brothers and sisters of my heart. My name is Publio. I'm going to play and sing a couple of songs to help me, to help you, to help us to harmonize ourselves, to prepare for the Spiritism talk tonight. So the first song called Vibration, and goes like this. When life lends a hand, it's time to open up your heart. It's time to love one another. It's time to take part. Vibrate always, loving and serving everyone. Vibrate always, loving and serving everyone. When we give our heart in charity, our lives are transforming into songs. Our dreams become reality, and we join Jesus for eternity. Vibrate always, loving and serving everyone. Vibrate always, loving and serving everyone. When we give our heart in charity, our lives are transforming into songs. Our dreams become reality, and we join Jesus for eternity. And now I'm gonna sing a song, Good Old Man. It's about our protector, our mentor, Dr. Bezerra de Menezes. Blue crystal eyes, color of the sky, gray bushy beard, Santa's look alike. Shine on your brothers on earth, suffering, living joy, or in pain. Blue crystal eyes, color of the sky, gray bushy beard, Santa's look alike. Shine on your brothers on earth, suffering, living joy, or in pain. Bezerra de Menezes, apostle of the good, receive our praise and also our heart. Bezerra de Menezes, apostle of the light, place our pain at the feet of Jesus. Now I'm gonna sing a song that really calmed me down. If I close my eyes to pray, I heard the sound of the sea. Now I'm gonna sing a song that really calmed me down. If I close my eyes to pray, I heard the sound of the sea far away. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. Body harmonizes, how well done may the hay. Music lifts, his spirit sends sweet ballet. Nature's love, a constant giveaway. In joy and peace, my heart finds its way. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. If I close my eyes to pray, I heard the sound of the sea far away. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. Body harmonizes, how well done in the hay. Music lifts, his spirit sends sweet ballet. Nature's love, a constant giveaway. In joy and peace, my heart finds its way. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. Now, song to Mother Zephyrina. Source of love that radiates, all power, cold nights, support and comfort, support and comfort, cascades flowing down the mountain, calling the children of earth with love in their hearts, with love in their hearts. My soul never loses hope, because your love always teaches harvest of wonderful blessings. Make your small son a good Christian. Make your small son a good Christian. Source of love that radiates, warm in our power, cold nights, support and comfort, support and comfort, cascades flowing down the mountain, calling the children of earth with love in their hearts, with love in their hearts. My soul never loses hope, because your love always teaches me the solution lies in hard work. The solution lies in hard work. Oh, my mother Zephyrina, harvest of wonderful blessings. Make your small son a good Christian. Make your small son a good Christian.
Sometimes it's not so easy. Sometimes it's not so close. Sometimes we build our dreams, but then we see them decompose. When you feel down the dumps, feeling sad and blue, give life a chance, my friend. The sun will shine again on you. Believe you can come through. The rainy days are true. Have little faith in you. Maybe tomorrow you can dream all your dreams again. Though some sorrow remains, it doesn't mean the end. Believe you can come through. The rainy days are true. Sometimes okay to feel blue. Have little faith in you. Dream all the dreams again. Though some sorrow remains, your dreams can get you through. Have little faith in you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Spirit Talk. We thank everyone for joining us tonight. Before we start, as usual, we would like to share a couple of announcements. We ask you to turn off your phone notifications and find a quiet place to stay during this time if possible. Our meeting, we will have a 30 minutes presentation followed by questions and answers. Then, after the presentation, we will have a spiritual treatment with passes and magnetized water. So, we invite you to set aside a container with your water to be magnetized. Our meeting is being retransmitted today by Continental Conference Americas through their Facebook and also every Saturday at 8 p.m. by Kardec Radio through their Facebook and YouTube. For those who want to learn more about Spiritism, Get to Know to Spiritism is a free and online course that happens every Saturday at 5:15 p.m. Eastern Time. New class is started on September 6th, but you still can join us. So everyone is invited to join us and find place the registration link in our chat. We offer virtual live gospel at home. Did you know that? So, the gospel at home is an effective support for you and your family's spiritual harmony. We will motivate and guide you in establishing and maintaining the gospel at home study meetings. By posting in the chat, you can request it. So, please let us know. You are welcome to include your or someone else's names on the list of positive vibration for incarnate to discarnate. The person you indicate will be assisted by good spirits to provide healing energy and strengthen goodwill. Please find the link in our chat. And the topic of today's meeting will be the plurality of existences, which is part 2, chapter 4 of the Spiritist book, and will be facilitated by our brother Publio from Toronto. Everyone is welcome to write comments and questions in the chat, and they will be addressed at the end of the talk. And now, I would like to invite our tonight's speaker, who will also do our opening prayer. Welcome, Publio.
Hello, Marcel. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great, actually. Better now because you came back. You were in Brazil, right? And so welcome back.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here, to be back, and
Yeah.
be part of this beautiful group, this beautiful work that we are doing. So thank you to invite me again.
Okay, my brother. See you later, okay?
Thank you. So let's start our meeting. As everyone knows, all our meeting is start with the prayer. And the prayer is a very simple communication between us and our superior spirits. You can think about Jesus, you can think about the nature, you can think about God. The only thing we need is close our eyes in these moments and say, Thank you, Lord, for this opportunity to be here among friends, brothers, and sisters from many different places. Allow the good spirits to be here with us, helping us, inspiring us to talk about this special theme that we're going to talk tonight. Be with us today and forever. So be it. Dear friends, I'm so happy to be here. And by mistake, but as we know, there is no mistake in the providence, divine providence. I prepare with all my heart for this spiritist talk tonight. But I exchanged the chapter and
I think it's because I really need to learn a little bit more. Is the chapter 3. Marcel said chapter 4, but I've been prepared this for 2 weeks, and tonight I said, oh, I prepared the right one that I really need to learn. Is the chapter 3, part 2, the return from the corporeal life to the spiritual life. And this theme is in the Spiritist book. In remembering, the Spiritist book started, the first edition was 1857. So it's a long time. And the Spiritism, as we know, too, came to give us strength, give us a pathway, give us opportunity to get better. So we can learn all the 5 books that was provided by Allan Kardec, that Spiritism is the consoler. So as a consoler, tonight is a special time, because we're going to start talking about this. First of all, introduction to the soul's journey after death. So a lot of us, almost 99% of us, keep on asking, what happens after we die? So many people in many different religions or not religions wants to know what happened. So the Spiritists came, as you can check, this book especially is composed of questions and answers. And the question was made by Allan Kardec, and asking for the spirituality, all the spirit around the world, bringing informations about the spiritual world, the helm, and what happened after we die. So based on the Spiritist philosophy from the Spirit's book, we just change. Look at the thing, that when we passed away, only the body, our body finished, but our spirit continued. So that's part of the book that we consider the philosophy of the Spiritism, came to show us only the body finished when happened with this transformation in our life, and the spirits continue. So that's what we're going to explore tonight, and we're going to focus on the return of the soul to the spiritual world. So this is very important to us to understand. So when we passed away, when we die, actually we are returning to the spiritual life that the spirits keep on saying to us. This is the real life, is the spiritual life, because the spirit is eternal. So there's no finishing for the spirit. The finishing is only for our body. It's like a cloth that you use, and after there's no more use for, you exchange, and you go to the spiritual world. And the consoling part is when we lose someone we love, or when we face our own suffering, it's natural to ask, where do you go after this life? What becomes to the soul? So today, I want to share comforting insights that can offer peace and clarity. So that's the purpose tonight. Offering opportunities to understand what's going to happen with us. Especially, it's very easy to talk, but when this kind of pain come to our door, is very hard, and we start thinking what he did to finish like that. So tonight we're going to learn a little bit and we're going to see how consoling is the Spiritism. So death is not the end, it's a return. So it's very important to understand that, to know that. So we understand is the spirit is returning to the spiritual life. Okay? At death, the soul becomes a spirit again. It returns to the spiritual realm, which it had only left temporarily during life. What it means, Publio, means that when we incarnate, and more or less people nowadays have 89 years old. So after that, what happened? The spirit come back to the spiritual world. Only the body finished, but the spirit continued the long journey. So Publio, how can I be consoling knowing that? So according to the Spiritist teachings, the soul doesn't vanish at death. It simply returns to the spiritual world, the true home it had temporarily left. Just as a traveler comes back after a long journey, the spirit returns to where it belongs. So now makes the spirit go back to the spiritual life. That is the true life. Here we are just passengers for certain times. Some people stay longer, some people stay shorter here, but all of us one day is gonna go back to the real life. That's a spiritual life. It is important to understand that. Yes, because lot of people that comes and ask for informations. They want to know where are those that I love and I gave all my heart, all my time. Sometimes it's a spouse, sometimes it's a husband, sometimes it's friends, parents, kids. Where they go? They go to the spiritual life. And we have the console that one day we're gonna be together again. Let's continue this idea. But Publio, when we passed away, what happened? The spirits become part of the light. They lose everything, lose the feelings that they had here before. The soul keeps the individuality. So when I passed away, I don't know when, I'm gonna continue being a Publio. You're gonna be the same person. Some people say, "Oh, he was a good person. He's an angel. Oh, he's a bad person. He's a devil." No, we're gonna continue be the same person. If I had a good heart, I will continue have a good heart. So each soul remains distinct and conscious of itself, maintains identity through the spirit, a subtle, fluid body. Things that we can study. Actually, I'm going to invite you. When I said in the beginning, get to know Spiritism, there is a class where we're going to understand what it means body, soul, and perispirit. So there is a class that we're going to start together to learn this. But again, the spirit maintain the same appearance. The spirit maintain the same feelings. So keep memories and desire for progress. So one thing that everybody, all the spirits, they want to progress. And can say, Publio, how do you know that? So in this book here, the Spirits book, is made by spirits, and they came and brought all those informations. But there's many different books that we can go through and learn. There's a book called The Hell and Heaven. In this book, their communication with the spirits that went to the spiritual realm and came back to teach us about the spiritual life. Other than that, there's a medium in Brazil. He already passed away. He calls Francisco Cândido Xavier. He psychographed more than 450 books coming from the spiritual life and bringing to us, bringing informations. How is the spiritual life? Where is it? What they do there? So many books. And alongside him, another medium, Divaldo Pereira Franco, too, and many different mediums that brought information for the spiritual world. The consoling part of this keeps the individuality. One of the most comforting truths is we don't lose who we are. So if I have a very beautiful feeling for a person, for my mother, for my father, whatever the person is, I'm gonna keep the same feeling. I'm not gonna lose it. The soul keeps its individuality. Our memories, our personality, even our love. These remain with us. We are not dropped lost in an ocean. We are lights that continue to shine. It's a beautiful and consoling truth that we can have and prepare ourselves. And you can start thinking, but Publio, do I have to be a spiritist? Do I have to be a religious person to conquer, to understand, to be part of this movement? No. Spiritism came in the time that showing us, bringing us this light and saying to us, you don't need to be this religion or that religion. Doesn't really matter. Even if you don't belong to any group, but you have something in your heart that call love. We're gonna see this more in a few few slides. The very important thing that moves us is the love. If you have any question, it's time you can put in the chat. In the end, we're gonna talking about try to answer. So the spiritual life is an eternal life. Eternal life refers to the spirit's ongoing existence, not the body. So yes, the spiritual life is an eternal life because only the body finishes, the spirit continues. For purified spirits, eternal happiness. Import distinctions between material and spiritual perspectives. Yes, it's a very different perspective. Some of us here have the perspective that being happy means you need to have a lot of money. You need to have a lot of property. And we're going to understand that is not true. Happiness, quality doesn't depend only the money. It depends with the heart. Sometimes we can be very happy not having much money. So these things we're gonna learn studying because it's very hard to listen and understand and start practicing. Like in the Jesus Christ time, he asked for a couple of people, especially the apostles. Remember, he keep on coming and say, look, leave everything and come with me. So nowadays, the invitation is a little bit different because you don't need to leave everything behind. You have to start following the Jesus Christ teachings that teach us all the things that he teach us love. So the separation from the body is often peaceful, especially when life has been lived with acceptance and love. Death can feel like a gentle fading of the flame. There is no violence in the soul's return, only a release. So here we are talking about when the forces that the body has finished and we go back to spiritual life, we will suffer. How it goes. And the spirits came in this chapter specifically showing us, telling us, no, there is no suffering when the cause of the death is natural. There's no suffering when this is a person that has a good heart. It's like if somebody come here tonight and say, okay, tonight, Publio, leave everything behind and follow me. Is that easy? No. But if I have a good heart and I have all my life planted and try to share things with the ones that need, and I have opportunity to help, so it's going to be easier for me. And I'm using myself as an example, but this is for all of us. We don't need to go too far. But let's continue. Does the soul get absorbed into a universal whole? Because some people think, oh, when the life finish here, the body finish, we go back, sorry, we go back to the whole, universal whole, or you go back to the big light. And we already learned here before that no, we continue being the person that we were. So no, the souls don't dissolve in the formless unit like individuals in a crowd. They are part of the whole, but stay unique spirit, retain personality, memory, will, and character. So we're gonna continue being ourselves, no matter what, incarnated or discarnated. We're gonna be like, let's just thinking like that. If you travel to, let's say, Tokyo, you're gonna be the same person that you are here? Probably yes. You're not gonna change the personality just because you went there. You're gonna be the same person, have the same thoughts, the same feelings, the same character. That's what happened. We leave this body here and go to the spiritual world and be the same person. So how is the soul's awakening? So at first, the spirit may feel like someone walking from sleep, a little confused, but this doesn't last forever. We've been seeing in many different movies in the theater, in the TV, about the spiritual world. And the spirits, technically, people, not technically, but common people say the ghost doesn't know that they passed away. There is a real thing, like the spirits are explaining here to us. A little bit confused, but there's a time that they're gonna understand, oh, I'm already a spirit. I'm already a ghost. So those who've lived with kindness, purpose, and spiritual awareness often awaken quickly and peacefully. So our passage, our awakening in the other side in the spiritual world depend how we are right now. So kindness, purpose, spiritual awareness is gonna have a big influence how we awake the other side. Public, but depend the religion. No, doesn't depend the religion. Religion is a tool to help us to progress, to be a better version independent of the label. All the religions are good for us, helping us to get better. So continue the separation of the soul and the body, often gentle, not painful, like a flame quiet going out, especially smooth when death is natural or accepted. Oh, here there's a word very interesting. If the especially smooth when death is natural, like passed away because a disease, because the age, and when is accepted. Do you know people that are very hard to leave things behind? So these people is gonna have a more difficulty with the separation from the soul and the body because they don't want to leave things. This is reflect in our regular life. Like, are you prepared to leave things behind? If you're not prepared, it's time to start preparing. We are here, and we all of us know that one day we're going back to the spiritual world. And what we're gonna take with us? Absolutely nothing. However, the feelings, the kindness, the preparation, those we're gonna take with ourselves. And the consoling part of the separation, the body and the soul, is the reunion with the loved ones that already went to the other side. We have many different books saying, showing us how was the other side when they went back. One of the most beautiful truths is that we are not alone. In many cases, loved ones who passed before us come to meet us. They help us transition. They welcome us home. Love does not end at the grave. So this is consoling. That's the reason Spiritism is it's called the promised consoler, because knowing that one day I'm gonna meet, let's say, my father and my mother in the other side of the life. Technically, most of the time when we go after them, they are there waiting, helping us to those difficult time, the transition time to come back home. So if you are interested again to learn more, to study this, come every Saturday. We have a course, free course online called Get to Know Spiritism. I know I talk too much and it's almost finishing, but continue with this subject, the separation, the body and the soul. Gradual separation, the whole of the perispirit. The soul is connected by the spiritus, which detaches gradually. So the perispirit is something between the body and the soul. So when the body passed away, the perispirit starts losing the control in the body and the soul disconnected. Can take hours, days, or more depending on the person's life. And come that thing in our head about the suicidals. So we're going to talk about material attachment slow this process down. Oh, I have too much money in my bank account. Oh my God, they're gonna fight for this. I work my whole life. So all those things is gonna affect this separation. Yes, it's true. Remember this thing I'm gonna talk about, that this time and the suicide problem. Why some souls struggle more? For those who were deeply attached to material things or who passes suddenly, The soul transition may be slower, but this is never punishment. It's just a process. Even in these cases, time, love, and learning bring healing. Look at that. Even in these cases, time, love, learning bring healing. So we have to start to preparing ourselves for this moment, because here we saw a particularity. We have those that passed away because the natural thing, the disease, the force are starting getting lower and lower, the age. Are those that passed away in a blink of the eye for an accident, for instance? They were prepared? Technically, no. So they're gonna have more difficulty. They're gonna have a hard time to this separation. Yes, but nothing is nothing. It's uh, a form like cannot change, because again the spirits came and say, look, time, love, and learning make a big difference. Still the continuation, difficulty, separation, and painful transitions. Now is coming that part that I told you. Some people, there's difficulty for this separation. People deeply attached to the material life, or those who die violently, yes, may remain bound to the body longer, experience confusion, even pain related to the body decay. These can be worse in suicide cases. So, yes, when we transgress the natural law and put the end of an existence, our existence, through the suicide, so we're gonna suffer much, much more. It's not the eternal punishment. No, they're gonna suffer more because they still have power, they still have energy to live 20, 50 years, and they abruptly interrupt that life. So they're gonna have a very hard time. But we can learn a little bit for those who fear judgment. If you worry about mistakes or past pain, know this: the spiritual world welcomes us with understanding. The soul that has done wrong may feel regret, but this is part of growth, not condemnation. We are always given the chance to improve, to try again. So everybody, especially in this program, in Spiritism, will learn that God is patient. God is always love. God is always opportunity. So even though we make too much mistakes in this incarnation, I will have a chance to start again and do it right. This is the beautiful part of the spiritism, the consoling part, because a lot of times we do things that's not very right, but because we have a very short vision of the spiritual life, the real life, and we do things like a little kids. So God knows ourselves, and He gave us another opportunity, another chance through the incarnation. The first moments in the spiritual world, the soul may feel relief or anguish. Good souls feel light, bad ones feel shame and regret. Many are met by loved ones or familiar spirits. So, like I said, those is the first impressions in the spiritual world. You can feel shame or regret, if you have the conscience that you did something wrong. But you can feel light when you do good things. You can feel a relief. Imagine a person that is suffering in a bed for many years, suffering, suffering, suffering. It's like finishing a sentence in a prison and he is free again. So he's relief for, or you know what I mean? It's very, very, very consoling knowing that the pain that I have here, we're gonna finish in the other side, depending on me. Continue. Not all souls realize that they are dying. Remember that I said that the movies goes think, oh, what's going on? What's going on? All after some stuff, they understand that they already passed away. They may think they are dreaming, attend their own funeral unaware, try to speak to the living. This confusion clear with time. So all those little things we saw in different movies. And the movies are not wrong. The people start think that they can talk to the incarnated ones. Like the confusion, they don't understand they are already passed away, they are spirit, and another one are incarnated. But these confusions clear with time. How long, Public? Depend. Remember all those things that they said that before. So how to prepare our soul? That's the important thing. I have to become a saint. I have to go to the church every day. I have to pray 10 times a day. How to prepare our soul for this moment that 100% sure is coming and coming for all of us. How to prepare? We can prepare ourselves not by fearing death, but by living well, by being kind, honest, and hopeful, by lifting others, we lighting our own spirit. By studying and growing spirituality, we become ready, not just for death, but for deeper life. So these advices is for the regular life. So studying, growing spirituality, being kind, honest, hopeful, grateful. We are preparing for the spiritual life, for the death, for the after death. We are preparing to live here too. Everybody already learned and listen people talking about the gratitude. How important it is to be gratitude for everything that we have. What affect this confused state? Moral elevation helps souls regain clarity faster. Spiritist knowledge can prepare the soul for transition. Those who live with awareness and ethics wake up more peaceful. So here, there's a point very important to us, and the Spiritists always talk this. How important is knowing, knowledge about the spiritual world. We've been seeing in many different books, the spirits come back and say, look, if I knew before that there's a life after death, probably I would change my entire life. So the Spiritism came in, like I said, 1857 was the first book to help us to prepare for this time. Understand these truths ahead of time, give us peace. It removes fear. It opens our eyes. Spiritism doesn't just talk about the soul. It shows us that we are souls, that death is only a doorway. It's almost finishing. A summary, a reflection. The soul survives of death. 1. Remain individual. Rejoin the spiritual world. Death is not the end. It's a return. Our action, mindset, knowledge shape our experience after death. And there's a phrase here that's finish almost finish everything. Love is stronger than death. So if you're grieving or afraid or unclear, uncertain, remember this: your loved ones live on. You are not alone, and you too are eternal. There are no final goodbye, only a pause before reunion. Love, in the end, always finds its way. And to finish it off everything, I brought this poem from Alta de Souza. She's a Brazilian. She wrote this poem before she passed away. She already knew she had a tuberculosis, and she was preparing herself. She wasn't a spiritist, but she was preparing herself for this passage for the spiritual life. And she wrote this: broken thread, to flee from earthly sorrow chain, from dreams that only bring us pain, to leave this world without despair. Is that to die? To sleep away in longing deep, beyond the dusk where shadows sleep, to seek the dawn with a smile eye. Is that to die? To rise above the cry of grief that shakes the soul beyond belief. The soar, a white wingo, a white winged dove on right. Is that to try to die? There's flies that dove and wings outspread, through boundless sky and song instead. She sings while gliding through the blue. My bones are true. Who know can half my spirits fly? Here in the helm of endless light, the cage behind, no more in view. My bones are true. Oh Jesus, as I rise above, enfold me in your arms and love, and I shall smile forever true. My bones are true. So, just in the end, remember Peter when he mentioned Jesus Christ above all. Love each other and deeply, because love covers over the multitude of our sins. So thank you very much for stay here with us, and I hope at least you pay attention in one detail, and this is, can start a curiosity to come and study Spiritism and become a better person, because we deserve to be a better person. Not because the Spiritism, but because we deserve to be a better person for the world. Thank you very, very much. Marcel can come back.
I'm here.
Uh,
Thank you so much, Publi, for your presentation, for these reflections. Was very important, especially for the people who are not spiritist, right? So you brought lots of new concepts, new like reflections for even us, right? Even for us. Um, we don't have any questions on the chat, but I would like to talk a little bit about it. So you said that if we want to know a little bit more about this, we can go every Saturday to the Get to Know to Spiritism, right? But the only thing that we study in this course on Saturday, it's about death, like that our
oh, it's
soul
a it's a
survive.
it's a good question, Marcel, because this course is to prepare ourselves for the life. So in this course, we start about God. What is God? Who is Jesus Christ? Body and soul. Charity. We heard here about the charity, being a better person. We learn about how important is to be grateful, grateful for everything. So many different subjects, different lives. You know what I mean? Why I'm here, why I'm suffering. Many different subjects we're gonna start. Actually, this course is a very small thing. It's 14 classes. So
Mhm.
every class we start a different subject, but it's a very very interesting course. And Publio, I'm gonna finish this course and be a spiritist? No, we don't need to.
Mhm.
This course is to prepare ourselves for this life, a real life, that's a spiritual life. And of course, if you wanted to continue, this program is had
Everyone's gonna be
2
very welcome, right?
Oh yes, it's gonna be very welcome. I'm gonna be there in the classroom too. So
Mhm.
in this program, it's a 2 years and a half different courses that we're gonna start. We're gonna start mediumship. What is mediumship? Am I a medium? How is that? We're gonna learn all those details and prepare ourselves for life. It's a very interesting course and free online every Saturday, 5:15 p.m.
Great. Yeah, and the link is in our chat. So if someone wants to join us, right, just like click on the link, do the registration, and we will see you not this Saturday because it's Thanksgiving, right? But the
Yeah,
next Saturday, we will be together there, right?
perfect. I'm gonna be there waiting for you and say thank you for this group, the opportunity. Because when I said I prepare everything for the chapter that I should prepare another one, but I guess the Spirit said, you know what, Publio, you really need to learn those things because when we prepare, we are the first
Mhm.
one to learn
Image,
something. So I'm
image,
glad
yeah.
and thank
Mhm.
you. And I apologize. I'm gonna
No,
prepare another
not at all.
another time.
Not at
Okay.
all. It was great. It was great. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night.
You too. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we will move to the preparation for the tonight's spiritual treatment. PAS is the transfusion of spiritual energy with the goal of assisting with our physical, emotional, and mental balance. PASs help us to restore a state of harmony and peace by replacing negative energy with health and positive energy. In order to receive the best benefits from passes, please follow the audio instructions or remain in prayer. You may close your eyes to help with mentalization. And during the pass, the water you set aside will also absorb the spiritual energy that you and your family can benefit from. We will now make a prayer in preparation for the pass, which will be our closing prayer as well. So I invite everyone to close your eyes if you wish and elevate our thoughts. Think in God and let's be grateful for the opportunity to be here one more Tuesday, for all the protection, all the love, and all the mercy that God and the good Spirit just bring to us. Thank you, God, for everything you have done to us. Thank you for our health, for our life, for our works, jobs, for our home, our family, friends. Thank you for everything, even the ones that we don't understand. We know that everything happens for a reason, and your reason it's much better than ours. May you can help all the people whose names are on the vibration list, and may your love can reach all this planet, like everyone in this planet, especially the people in the countries in war in this time. May they can be reached by your love and your peace because the world needs needs only your love and your peace, Master Jesus. May everyone, incarnate or discarnate, can benefit from this spiritual care, and may we can finish this moment much better than when we started. And we also ask you to help and to bless our week and everything we have to do. And please, God, stay with us today and always. So be it.
Let's get ready for the pass and water fluidification. Please get a container with clean water to be fluidified. Brothers and sisters, it does not matter where you are, what type of hardships you are going through. Jesus is always ready to come and help us. Place yourself in a comfortable position which can make it easy for you to reach concentration and receptiveness. Breathe slowly and easily. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Fill up your lungs with air and let it out very slowly. Let tranquility and peace energies penetrate your lungs and move throughout your body. Your soul in harmony with your body feels easy and in peace. Let's imagine Jesus' passage. A clear day, the sun's golden rays illuminate the happy passage in Capharnaum. A lot of white houses, multicolored vines, and hopping birds fill the landscape with optimism. The news about cures attracted the crowd in need. Suddenly, Jesus appears slim and handsome. His tunic was hanging down to his feet. At sunset, all those with sick people hit by several illnesses would bring them, and as he placed his hands over each one, he would heal them. This is what Luke the evangelist says. Let's imagine Jesus approaching you. He holds his friendly hands over our head. Notice that from his generous hands, a waterfall with clear and pure water originated from his love come to bathe you. It flows on your head, goes down your shoulders, bathe all your being, and brings you peace, serenity, and balance. They remove all impurities and pacify you. Feel the water bathing you, cleaning. Breathe. Now, imagine Jesus as a sun before you. His light, his warmth surrounds you. Feel the healing energy that comes from Jesus towards you. He hears your prayers. Trust him. His love is endless and it follows you and protects you. It provides you with everything you need. Have faith. Absorb the healing energy from Jesus. His light surrounds you. Feel the energy going through all your body. Feel stronger and in peace. Lord Jesus, our divine friend, reach out your generous hands, Lord, and change this water into medicine for our physical and spiritual illnesses. Protect us, Jesus, with your peace. Spread those vibrations of love throughout my home, Lord. May peace, health, and tranquility reign here. We are very grateful to you, Jesus. stay with us today and forever. Thank God. Please remember to use the fluidified water.
Thank you for joining us tonight. We will be back next Tuesday here on Spiritism Canada and Continental Conference Americas at 8:30 p.m. and next Saturday on Kardec Radio at 8 p.m. And don't forget to follow Spiritism Canada on Instagram, Facebook, and in YouTube, and the Spiritual Group Path of the Light on Facebook as well. Have a good night.
Wherever you are, glowing seeds of love, as our Master Jesus taught. You will see that behind every sight there's a flame shining bright, tiny spark created by God. I will follow your path, Father, 'cause nobody's alone in life, and the scars of my destiny will be healed by your love. Disseminate wherever you are, glowing seeds of love, as our Master Jesus taught. As our Master Jesus taught.